High on the mist-drenched slopes of Brazil's Sabintam Hill, the wind whispers through tall grass, soft, almost cautious, as if afraid to disturb whatever happened here decades ago. Locals say the hill is beautiful at sunrise, but after dark, even animals avoid it. They say the ground remembers things, strange things. And among those stories, one mystery stands above the rest, an event so bizarre, so unsettling, that even investigators couldn't agree on what they were looking at. The world would remember it as the Lead Masks case. But what really happened on that hill remains a puzzle nobody has solved. It began on the afternoon of August 20th, 1966, when a young boy wandering the hillside noticed something unusual to bodies lying side by side in the grass face up, motionless, perfectly still. At first, he thought they were sleeping, until he got close enough to see the truth. Two grown men, dressed neatly in matching suits, raincoats folded carefully beside them, and over their faces, thick, handmade masks cut from sheets of lead. Masks with no eye holes, no openings, just heavy metal plates covering their eyes like shields. The police arrived, confused from the moment they set foot on the scene. There were no injuries, no struggle, no signs of fear or panic. The men were simply placed there as though they had laid down willingly. Beside them lay an empty water bottle, a plastic bag, and a small handwritten note. A note that read like instructions, short, precise, and disturbingly cryptic. 16:30, be at agreed place. Las 6:30 de la tarde, ingest capsules. After effect, protect metals, wait for mask signal. Protect metals, wait for mask signal. What signal? What metals? No one could agree on what it meant. The men were soon identified as two electronics technicians, Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Joseviano, who lived miles away in the town of Campos. Friends described them as quiet, intelligent, and curious, especially about one thing: contacting forces they believed existed beyond the physical world. Radio frequencies, energy waves, signals not meant for ordinary ears. Some say they were convinced they had cracked a code, found a way to reach beings or entities not of this earth. Others insisted they were part of a secretive spiritualist group that experimented with altered states of consciousness and communication with higher energies. Whatever the truth was, the two men purchased thick sheets of lead days before the trip. They cut them into masks by hand, and then, without telling anyone what they were planning, they traveled to Vintam Hill and never came back. The autopsy revealed nothing. No poison, no violent trauma, no burns, no trace of struggle. Just two healthy men who somehow died at the exact same place, at the exact same time, with no explanation. Investigators theorized everything from a botched spiritual ritual to a scientific experiment gone wrong, to an electrical discharge, to contact with something they believed existed far above human understanding. Witnesses later claimed they had seen strange lights over the hill the night the men died, bright, hovering lights with colors they couldn't describe. Some said the lights moved in ways no aircraft could. Others said that the ground itself flickered as if hit by a pulse of invisible energy. But the police had nothing solid, no cause of death, no evidence of foul play. Just two men lying peacefully with lead masks covering their faces, as if shielding themselves from something, blinding something, overwhelming something not meant for human eyes. Over the decades, theories multiplied. Were they trying to communicate with extraterrestrial intelligence? Were they attempting an out-of-body experiment that went too far? Or did they believe the masks would protect them from a force only they expected to encounter? What's chilling is that the masks were not random, not symbolic, not decorative. They were engineered, measured, built with intent. Someone knew what they were for. Someone knew what they expected to see. And whatever that was, it may have been the last thing they ever experienced. To this day, the Lead Masks case stands as one of the strangest unsolved mysteries in modern history, too bizarre to ignore, too incomplete to explain. Two men climbed a hill searching for a signal, and whatever answered left them silent forever.